Hi children, today I will explain about the remaining concepts in organic chemistry. First one, alkanes. Alkanes. Actually we know that alkanes, alkenes and alkynes, these three are parent hydrocarbons. Means these three contains only carbons and hydrogens. Okay, Nana? Alkanes. Alkanes another name paraffins. Paraffins means less reactivity. Less reactivity. Why these are less reactive means alkane contains only carbon and hydrogens and also only single bonds are present. Only single bonds. Only single bonds means only sigma bonds are present. If sigma bonds are present means those are very less reactive. And all are covalent bonds. All are covalent bonds and sigma bonds. There is no pi bonds. That's why these are very less reactive. And general formula. General formula CnH2n plus 2. Carbons, n carbons are present and hydrogens are 2n plus 2 hydrogens are present. So example from this. If n is equal to 1 means C1. Then how many hydrogens? 2 into 1, 2 plus 2, 4. C1H4. This is simply CH4. What is this one? No need to write one. CH4. CH4 means carbon, only one carbon. One carbon means eth. Then it satisfies this molecular formula means it is an. Sorry, meth. One carbon means meth, so it is methane. It is methane. Okay, second one. If n is equal to 2, C2, then hydrogens 2 2s are 4 plus 2, 6, C2H6. Then what is this compound name? 2 carbons, so eth, and this formula satisfied here, hydrogens, so only A, so ethane. Ethane. Next one. If n is equal to 3, then hydrogens 2 3s are 6 plus 2, 8, C3H8. Then how many carbons are present? 3 carbons. 3 carbons means meth, eth, prop, and a propane. Propane. Sir, how can you write this structure with carbon and hydrogens and also with bonds? Carbon 1. How many hydrogens? 4 hydrogens. Carbon valency 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is CH4 structure. C2H6 structure. How many carbons are there? 2 carbons are there. Write like this. How many hydrogens are there? 6 hydrogens. Then for each hydrogen, how can you share? 3, 3. For this carbon, 3 hydrogens. This carbon, 3 hydrogens. So each hydrogen form only single bond. Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Then already this carbon forms 3 bonds. This carbon also forms 3 bonds. But carbon valency is 4. So one more bond is pending. That bond formed between 2 carbon atoms. This is the ethane structure. Next one. C3H6. How many carbons are there? 3 carbons. 1, 2, 3. So first initially single bonds are formed between carbons. Now hydrogens, actually this one valency, only one bond is satisfied, remaining 3 are hydrogens. This one already 2 bonds satisfied, remaining 2 are hydrogens. This carbon also 1 bond is satisfied, remaining 3 are hydrogens. Now once check. How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, C3. How many hydrogens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C3H8. This is propane structure. Okay. If one hydrogen is removed. Here one hydrogen is removed. Here one hydrogen is removed. If you remove one hydrogen from this one, and one hydrogen removed means one bond is broken. So that bond is combined with another one. For example, this hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. Then what is that name? That is called methyl chloride. Methyl chloride. For example, this hydrogen is replaced by bromine. This is called ethyl bromide. For example, it is replaced by chlorine. It is called ethyl chloride. Simply, in this one, bond CH3. This is called methyl. Okay, this is C2H6, one hydrogen. Remove one hydrogen, C2H5. This is called ethyl. Here, C3H7. This is propyl. Simply this type of groups are called alkyl. What are these? Alkyl. Alkyls are simply represented like this. Bond means this carbon attached to any other group or any other carbon also sometimes. Okay, that's why this is called alkyl groups. Methane, methyl. Ethane, ethyl. Propane, propyl. Butane, butyl. Such type of groups are called alkyl groups. Now, another important one in alkanes, primary prefix. I will explain to you prefix, suffix. Prefix means substitution type. So first one, N stands, N type. N means normal. Okay. And second one, iso. Third one, neo. What are these three types, sir? N means, we know that CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. What is this compound name? This compound contains 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means but. Only single bonds are present. So this compound name is butane. And also this one we can write in skeleton manner. Skeleton means this is one carbon, this is second carbon, this is third carbon, this is fourth carbon. This is also called butane. Why, sir? Very simple. Because every time writing carbons, hydrogens means it is very difficult. That's why we are using this type of method also. This one, first carbon, second carbon is this one. This is third carbon, this one. Next, this is fourth carbon, this one. Skeleton. Okay, one more. Pentane. CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. This one, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two are pentane. So writing direct, this is N-butane, this is N-butane, this is N-pentane. Means only straight chain hydrocarbons are using the prefix N. Using prefix N means that is normal. Okay, second one, isomodal. Isomodal means this one we can write in another way, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you understand? So simply easy. How many hydrogens? CH3, because only one bond is present. Here also CH3. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, already 3 bonds are there. So one hydrogen. This one only contains only one hydrogen. Remaining 3 are only one bond. Remaining 3 are hydrogens. Okay. What is this compound name? This is skeletal structure. This is the skeleton structure. And also we can write like this. This one CH3, CH, CH3 and CH3. These three are same. This compound name is iso means this type of structure is present. This is called isobutane. So butenes here also contains only bute means 4 carbons. These 3 compounds contains 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. A means only single bonds are present, but one branch is present. The branch contains only 1 carbon. The branch is present at the second position. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. This type of prefixes are called iso. So isobutane. One more example. CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3. This is isopentane. Isopentane. For this type of compounds, how can you write the alkyl names? Alkyl type means isopentyl, isobutyl, like that. Means remove only one hydrogen. We use isopentyl, isopropyl, isohexyl, isoheptyl, like that. Next one, neo. Neo means this is 1 carbon is the middle. So 1 carbon is surrounded by 4 carbons. Okay, this is CH3, this is CH3, this is CH3, this is CH3. Simply how many carbons are present in this compound? 5 carbons are there. Neopentane. Neopentane. Okay. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Neohexane. Neohexane. Write the hydrogens. Write the hydrogens. CH3, CH3, CH3. Here no hydrogen because already 4 bonds are satisfied. CH2, CH3. Okay. For alkyl model, neopentyl, neohexyl. Next, one hydrogen is replaced by the other, any other atom or any other group. Okay. This is about the primary prefixes in alkanes. Right? I forgot one thing. In the beginning, for alkanes, write this point. What is the suffix name for alkanes? That is ane. What is the name? Ane. Suffix name ane. Okay. And this is primary suffix. Primary suffix name is ane. Second one, alkenes. Alkenes. Alkenes, another name, olefins. Olefins. Olefins means oil forming. Oil forming. Paraffins means less affinity. Olefins means oil forming because most of the alkenes are liquids present in the oil, like oils. Okay, and general formula for alkenes is CnH2n. Okay, alkanes CnH2n plus 2, but here 2 hydrogens are lesser than alkenes. And what is the primary suffix name? Primary suffix name is ene. Ene. This ene indicates double bond. Double bond. At least one double bond is present in alkanes. Okay. Right. Example for this one. Examples. For double bond means this type of double bond between 2 carbons. Between 2 carbons, one double bond present. That's why N starts from not 1 because only 1 carbon means there is no chance for formation of double bond. So starts from 2. So C2, then 2 2s are 4. C2H4. This is C2H4. Right? What is this compound name? 2 carbons means eth, but it satisfies this formula. Then it is ene. So this compound name is ethene. But commercial name is there, that is ethylene. ethylene. Okay, what is the structure of this one? Two carbons are there, one, two, four hydrogens are there, two hydrogens for this carbon, and also two hydrogens for this carbon, and this carbon satisfied two bonds, this carbon also satisfied two bonds. So remaining two bonds means that is double bond forward between these two carbons. Okay, simply it can write like this: CH2 double bond CH2. Right? This is ethene. Next one. If n is equal to 3, C3, 2 3s are 6, H6. C3 H6. C3 H6 means 3 carbons. Prop satisfy this formula. So propene. Okay. Right, there is no commercial name. How can you write this type of structure? Means first to write 3 carbons, 1 2 3. Okay, first the single bonds between carbons means must be linkage is present. Now hydrogen, 6 hydrogens are there, 1. Okay, must be one single bond is double bond is present, take one double bond. Then this satisfies already 2 bonds, 3 4. This carbon satisfied 2 plus 1 3 bonds, another one is hydrogen. This carbon 3 hydrogens, 1 2 3. Okay, Anna, this is C3H6 propane. Simply write like this: CH2 double bond CH single bond CH. This is the propene structure. Okay, right. Next one, fourth one. The next example, take 4 C4 H 4 2s are 8 H8. C4 H8. C4 H8 means butene. Okay, 4 carbons, 1 2 3 4. First write the single bonds. At least one double bond is present, either here and one more chance, either here. 2 chances are there. Okay, for this one only 2 hydrogens, already 3 satisfied, 1 hydrogen, 2 bonds satisfied, 2 hydrogens, 1 bond satisfied, CH3. Here only 1 bond is satisfied, CH3, 3 bonds satisfied, H, 3 bonds satisfied, H. This one is CH3. So these two are butane, but IUPAC nomenclatures are different. That's why we have to learn what is the IUPAC nomenclature and importance of IUPAC nomenclature. These two are butanes, but here double bond present between the first 2 carbons, but here double bond present between the 2 and 3 means middle carbons, right? So according to IUPAC nomenclature, this one name is 1-butene. Here 2-butene. 2-butene means here first double bond present at the first carbon. Here double bond present at the second carbon. And one more name is there, but1-ene. But1-ene. This is but2-ene. These two names are also correct. Alkenes completed. Third one, alkynes. For alkynes there is no specific name. Okay. Alkynes general formula CnH2n-2. CnH2n-2 and primary suffix name is ene. Ine indicates C triple bond C. So between 2 carbon atoms, one triple bond is present. Okay, right. Now examples for this one. First example. Here also minimum 2 carbons must be present in the hydrocarbon. So starts from 2. So C2. 2 2s are 4. 4 minus 2, 2. C2H. This is the first alkyne. What is this component? 2 carbons means eth. Satisfy this formula means ine. Ethyne. Ethyne. But commercial name is acetylene. This one commercial name is acetylene. You don't think about for ene is present, so it is an alkene type. So no, commercial name is there. This is a commercial name. Don't think about ylene. Ylene it is, not ene. Next, what is the structure of this one means? 2 carbons are there. We know that only between 2 carbons must be triple bond is present in ine. So 2 hydrogens, 1 hydrogen for this carbon, 1 hydrogen for this carbon. Okay, second example, C3, 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 2, 4. C3H4. This component 3 carbons are there, na? Propyne. Okay, right. Next one. How can you draw this? 1, 2, 3. Minimum one triple bond is present. Single. So this one already 3 bonds are there. Remaining one is hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4 already satisfied. This one only 1 bond means remaining 3 are hydrogens. Simply write like this: CH triple bond CH3. Okay, this is propyne. Next one. C4. 2 4s are 8. 8 minus 2, 6. C4 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So minimum triple bond is present. 2 chances are there. Here one triple bond, single, and here one triple bond, single. Okay, now check the remaining 6 hydrogens. 1, no chance. 2, total 3. Here 3, 6. CH3, no chance. CH3. But these two are having same molecular formula but different names. This one name is but 1-ine. This is but 2-ine. Right? Alkynes completed. Next, fourth one. Alkadienes. Dienes means 2 enes, means 2 double bonds are present. 2 double bonds are present. General formula, it is also similar to the alkynes. CnH2n minus 2. And primary suffix name is diene. Okay. Now, but here actually 3 types are there. 3 types of alkadienes are present. 3 types. First one, cumulative diene. Cumulative diene means 2 double bonds are actually 1, 2, 3. The 2 double bonds are attached to the 1 carbon. So this carbon contains this double bond and also this double bond. And this carbon can form 2 bonds with other hydrogens or any other atoms, no problem. This type of bonding is called cumulative. Okay, next one. Second one, conjugated diene. Conjugated means double, single, double type. Okay, C double bond C, double bond C. This type of bonding, 2 double bonds are present. but two double bonds are in conjugation, double, single, double. This type of arrangement is called conjugated system. Double, single, double, single, double, single. This type of arrangement is called conjugated systems. So here two double bonds are present in a conjugation. Okay. Third one, isolated. Isolated diene. Isolated means there is no conjugation. There is no conjugation. C double bond. C double bond. There is double, single, next again single. You can write in any way, but there is no conjugation. There is no conjugation. Such type of dienes are called isolated diene. Okay. Example for the alkynes. Take this type of CH2 double bond CH2. Here this carbon, two bonds are there, remaining two are hydrogens. For this carbon, this side two bonds, this side two bonds. Four balance is satisfied. For this carbon, this side two bonds, this side two hydrogens. Then what is this compound name? Okay. How many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3. So prop. Next, double bonds present at first, second. For first carbon, one double bond. For second carbon, one double bond. So 1, 2 diene. This is prop 1, 2 diene. Another example. This small example. CH2 double bond CH double bond CH. Constant. For this carbon, 2 bonds, 2 hydrogen. For this carbon, 2 bonds, 1 bond. Total 3 bonds, 1 hydrogen. This carbon 1 plus 2, 3 bonds, 1 hydrogen. For this carbon, 2 bonds, 2 hydrogen. Satisfied. Okay, now what is this compound name? How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. 4 carbons means bute. What is the position of double bonds? Give numbering from any side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? For first carbon, one double bond is present. For third carbon, one double bond is present. So 1, 3 diene. 1, 3 diene. Next one. For this type of example, CH2 double bond CH2 double bond CH2. How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. Pent. Right? Carbons positions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First carbon contains double bond and fourth carbon contains double bond. So 1, 4 diene. This is about alkadienes. Next one, alkene. In alkene, ene and also ine. Alkene and also ine both are present. So general formula for this one, but actually first three are important. Alkenes. Remaining are not important. Important means in fourth category, cumulative, conjugated and isolated. These three are important. So here, just what type of model? This general formula, these are all not important. CnH2n -4 and primary suffix name is ene and ine. Generally, if double bond, triple bond both are present, first priority goes to double bond only, right? Contains both double and triple bond. Okay, so always double bond, give double bonds to main priority. This is priority order. Right? Example for this one. CH2 double bond, CH single bond, C triple bond, CH. What is this compound name? From this side, first carbon contains double bond. From that side, first carbon contains triple bond. So both sides multiple bonds are present. So both sides multiple bonds. One is double bond, another one is triple bond. So give numbering for the which one is the main priority is number 1. So give numbering from this side. Okay, right. So name is, how many carbons are present? 4 carbons. 4 means bute. First write the ene, next write the ine. So ene at the first position. So 1 ene, 3 ine. Okay, this is about alkene. Alkene. Sixth one, alkyl halides. Which are called alkyl halides? Alkyl halides. Halides means halogens. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Okay. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So simply for this type of general formula is alkyl. Alkyl means actually alkane's general formula CnH2n plus 2. But remove one hydrogen, then one X. Example for this one. This is C2H5Cl. What is this compound name? Actually, if chlorine is not present, if hydrogen is present, C2H6. C2H6 means ethane. But when hydrogen is replaced by chlorine, this one is ethyl chloride. Ethyl chloride. Okay, ethyl chloride. Generally, suffix name is halo, but in most of the cases, these are taken as substitutions. Okay, means as a prefix. Okay, right. Next, seventh one, alcohols. Alcohols. Very important. Alcohols. Generally, alcohols contains OH functional group. OH functional group. Alkyl halides contains this type of X, any halide. Okay, these alcohols generally we can write in any way, but just remember these two. Main name, suffix name. Main suffix name is ol. Suffix name is ol. Suffix means main hero character. Prefix name is hydroxy. Prefix name is hydroxy. It means if two functional groups are present in the organic compound, if alcohol is the main functional group in that one, then we use ol. If alcohol is the not main character, means another functional group is present, that functional group is acts as the main functional group in that organic compound, then it is acts as prefix or substitution. Then its compound name is, its functional group name is hydroxy. Hydroxy. Ol. Alcohol. Ol. Alcohol. Ol. Right? Next one, eighth one, carboxylic acids. For carboxylic acids, what is the functional group? COOH. Sir, why are you writing this like this? Means the COOH group is attached to the carbon. COOH. Right. For COOH, suffix name. What is the suffix name and what is the prefix name? So you have to remember suffix and prefix names. Okay, suffix name is oic acid, and prefix name is carboxy. And how can you write this structure? Means listen carefully. That COOH means C double bond OH. This is the representation of carboxylic acids, COOH. But this carboxylic acids gives so many new groups, new functional groups. That's why the remaining are called derivatives of carboxylic acids. First one, that is derivatives of carboxylic acid. Ester. ester. Ester means here this hydrogen is replaced by any alkyl group. So COOR. This is the ester functional group. So ester suffix name OH and prefix name is alkoxycarbonate. Okay, so what is this one? Structures are very simple. This hydrogen is replaced by alkyl group. So C double bond O R. This is ester. This ester is coming from carboxylic acid. So ester is the derivative of carboxylic acid. Right. Next one. Acyl halide. Acyl halide means COX. COX means this OH group is replaced by X. OH group is replaced by X. This is the suffix name. OL halide. OL halide. This is prefix name. Halocarbonate. Generally, the C double bond O part is called carbonate part. That's why this OH is replaced by X means halogen. That's why halocarbonate. How can you write C double bond O X halocarbonate? Okay. Next. Okay, this is one derivative. That is another derivative. Next, third one, amide. Amide is CONH2. CONH2 means this OH part is replaced by NH2. Suffix name amide. Prefix name carbamide. Okay. Carbamide. So what is the structure of this one? C double bond O NH2. C double bond O NH2. And few more is there still. Just remember in this one, these are derivatives of 1, 2, 3. Okay, in carboxylic acids. Fourth one, anhydride. Anhydrides are actually RC double bond O C double bond O R. Simply RCOO. COR is there. COR is extra added for COOH. Actually COOH na. In this one, this H is replaced by COR. This is anhydride group. Okay, for anhydride group, suffix name is oic anhydride. And prefix name is acetoxy. Simply it is written like this: RCOOCOR. Okay, next one, acid hydroxides. Fifth one, acid hydroxides. No need to remember suffix and prefix names for these compounds. Just you have to remember what type of compounds these are. R C double bond O NH, NH2. So simply OH is replaced by NH, NH2. OH is replaced by NH, NH2. Right? So this part is acid, means this is the acid part, RC double bond O. And the remaining hydrazide part is, this is the hydrazide part. Actually, NH2, NH2 compound is there, that is hydrazine. NH2, NH2 compound is there, the compound name is hydrazine. Okay, this is also derivative of carboxylic acid. Next, sixth one, acid azides. Acid azides. Acid azides means RC double bond O. M3 is present in place of OH. In place of OH. Next one, seventh one, hydroxamic acids. Hydroxamic acids means RC double bond O, NHOH. These are hydroxamic acids functional group. Right? Next, thioacids. Thioacids. Thioacids means RC double bond O, SH. COOH, COSH. Acids. Thio means in place of oxygen, sulfur is coming. Thioacids. Next, ninth one, thioesters. Thioesters means RC double bond O, SR. Okay, COOR is ester. COOR is ester. Here COSR is thioesters. These are all belongs to the derivatives of carboxylic acid. Derivatives of carboxylic acids means these are all coming from the carboxylic acids. Okay? Right. To our next class, I will explain the remaining functional groups. So practice all these functional groups at home. Practice.